Ted Bundy. One of the most terrifying true crime stories is the case of Ted Bundy, one of America's most notorious serial killers. Bundy confessed to killing over 30 women across the United States in the 1970s, though the actual number of his victims is believed to be much higher. Bundy was born in 1946 and had a difficult childhood. He was intelligent and charismatic, but also had a dark side. He was known to have a fascination with pornography and had a history of voyeurism. He attended the University of Washington in the late 1960s, where he studied psychology, but he dropped out without graduating. In 1974, Bundy began his killing spree. He would typically approach young women in public places, pretending to be injured or in need of assistance. He would then lure them into his car and take them to a secluded area, where he would kill them. He would often return to the crime scenes to have sexual intercourse with the corpses, and sometimes even kept body parts as trophies. Bundy's victims were typically young, white females with long brown hair, parted in the middle, similar to his ex-girlfriend. He killed women in several states, including Washington, Utah, Colorado, and Florida. He was finally caught in 1978 in Florida, after being pulled over by a police officer for a traffic violation. He was found to have stolen license plates on his car, and the police officer noticed that Bundy's car matched the description of a car seen at the scene of a recent murder. Bundy was charged with murder, and his trial became a media sensation. He represented himself in court and was known to charm the jury and the spectators. He was found guilty and was sentenced to death. He had multiple appeals, but was executed in 1989 by electric chair. The Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer was a serial killer who operated in the San Francisco Bay Area in the late 1960s and the early 1970s. He is believed to have killed at least 5 people, but claimed to have killed more than 30. The Zodiac Killer's crimes began in 1968 with the shooting of a young couple in a parked car in Vallejo, California. The man survived, but the woman died. Over the next several months, the Zodiac Killer attacked several more couples in similar fashion, killing some and injuring others. He became known for taunting the police and the public with letters, phone calls, and cryptograms, claiming responsibility for the murders and providing details that only the killer would know. The Zodiac Killer's identity remains unknown to this day, despite extensive investigations by the police and the FBI. He was never caught, and his case remains one of the most famous unsolved serial killer cases in American history.